Hello, my name is Eric Johnson. I'm an associate professor at the Alabama College of Osteopathic Medicine. I'm going to talk about the CODE project. So CODE stands for Characterizing Our DNA Exceptions. And so this is a multi-institution program run by Dr. Michelle Morris at the Hudson Alpha Institute for Biotechnology in Huntsville, Alabama. And this is a unique project that started around 2019. I'm one of the facilitators and also one of the members of the Code Advisory Committee. And so this is unique in that it is a multi-institution project, whereas other similar projects either are contained within one school or they use bioinformatics for microbial or non-human genetic analysis. And so we are looking at missense variants of uncertain significance. And so what we do with our students is we have them choose a variant of uncertain significance and then analyze it. And with my situation, I work at a medical school, so the medical students are really only available to do research over the summer. So I have a short time period to have them work on this project. So this is what I do in my school. So I have the students identify protein of interest and the associated missense variant of uncertain significance. I like them to do a molecular dynamic simulation. And so they need to create a PDB file of their protein along with the version of the variant of uncertain significance. And then they make replicates and then they run it in the simulation. As the simulation is running, I have them also look at other computational biology programs to get data. Then I have them all interpret their data and put them into a presentation, either a poster or an oral presentation. And then they bring this presentation to the Code Symposium, which happens every year in Huntsville, Alabama on the Hudson Alpha campus at the Code Symposium around April or so. All right. And so with all the students, not just my medical students, they are given a pre-survey regarding bioinformatics interest and knowledge, but also their abilities as scientists and their interest in the STEM fields. And then they go through a similar process to what I showed you here, and then they go have a post-survey. And so this radar diagram shows that for all these categories here, they all seem to increase at least a little bit, but there are some that increase a lot. All of them are statistically significant except for this bioinformatics information interest question. But you can see here that the awareness and comfort and knowledge in bioinformatics significantly increased in these students. Right, since I'm working with medical students, I sent out a separate survey asking about their appreciation of the CODE project in regards to their future career. And so I asked them whether or not they are more comfortable using bioinformatics programs, whether they feel like in the future they will be using genetic counselors more because of this project. Are they more interested in doing research because of this project? Are they more appreciative of how genetic variation may play a role in their future patients' health? And also whether or not do they appreciate how genetic variation contributes to disease? And as you can see here, that almost all the students either answered somewhat agree or strongly agree with all these statements. Only a few were either neutral or somewhat disagree. And so largely this CODE project is very successful at giving students an appreciation for bioinformatics, exposing them to these different programs to help them analyze genetic variation, and they can understand now how genetic variation contributes to disease in humans. If you're interested in the code project, either starting your own version of this or being part of the code project, the institutions are mostly within the southeast of the United States, but we are expanding out from that area. And so you can contact me at ejohnson@acom.edu, or you can contact Dr. Michelle Morris at the Hudson Alpha Institute through their website. But hopefully hopefully you gain appreciation for this project, and I thank you for your time.